Yo people, it's your boy T. I'm here to bring you another video. So with this video, I'm going to do a little comparison thing. We're going to get into Neymar Ronaldinho. This is tough because both of them are two of my favourite ever players. I ain't here to disrespect, man. This is just solely an informative video, my opinion, what I think, and yeah, we'll get into it. One of the maddest takes I see in football is Dino didn't have a long prime, which I don't agree with. Saying he didn't have a long prime is a mad statement, because how do you define prime? Are you judging him on what he done at Barca? Cool. If that's the case, then how do you define Neymar's prime? If Ronaldinho's prime is solely Barcelona, that's what you're basing it on, which is cool. That means then that Neymar's prime should only really be Barcelona then. Why should you count PSG? PSG is like the 5th, 6th best league in Europe. Do you know what I mean? It's like a 5th, 6th tier division. So that shouldn't be Neymar's prime. And I've heard people say, like he was better at Barcelona than he was at PSG. So if that's the case, Neymar's peak was at Barcelona. And Neymar's only at Barcelona for 4 years. How do you define peak? It's a silly argument. It's a very, very, very silly argument for me. And another thing I don't like is when people talk about numbers. For me, stats should never be an argument if you're comparing those two men, because those two men aren't for them stat munchers. They're not for them stat padding dickheads that watch ball. They're not for that. They're for all the guys that grew up and just loved the game. They're for all the eye test man, all the guys that just love ability, all the guys that grew up in the ends that used to want to kick ball because they've seen those kind of guys play ball. That's what it was for me. When I used to see Dino and Zidane and them, I used to want to kick ball. I used to go to my local cage and I would start trying to do step overs like them, man. What I don't like is people acting like Dino's numbers are complete shit and he just didn't do nothing. I'm going to quickly check the numbers here. In 145 La Liga games, he had 70 goals, 50 assists. That's not shit. You man talking about Dino didn't have numbers, and explain that. 150 goal contributions in 145 games, that's very good numbers. That is very, very, very good numbers. You should look at talent, the talent they play with, if you're going to make a comparison. Yeah, it's easy to say Neymar's numbers are better. Cool, Neymar's numbers are better. That's fine. That's calm. His numbers are better. His team was also better as well, though. He played with Luis Suarez. He played with Kylian Mbappe, Messi. Was that better than who Dino played with? Yeah. What, Eto'o, Ludovic Juli, Inzaghi, Beckham, who was past his prime. So if you're going to make the comparison about numbers and you're going to talk about peaks, then talk about situations as well. You can watch Neymar's highlights, you can watch Dino's highlights. You're not going to see Neymar doing the same things. Skill-wise, actual skills, cool. Skills and dribbling, yeah, you might. Type of goals they were scoring, no. The kind of passes, maybe. Even then, I kind of feel like Dino was doing passes that Neymar wouldn't make. It's not that Neymar don't have the talent. Neymar's brain wouldn't work quick enough to even pull it off. That's the difference as well. And also, when it comes to the type of goals them men are scoring, because yeah, Neymar scores more goals. Neymar statistically is the better goal scorer. But if you're talking type of goals, there's no competition. Dino was binsing man out from 40 yards. Neymar's not doing that. Headers, penalties, free kicks, bicycle kicks. Come on, man. Volleys, chips, left foot shots, right foot shots. Bro, don't be stupid, man. Dino's levels was done. And it was done for a long time. I'm now going to read out his Serie A numbers because apparently he was only good at Barcelona. So I'm going to read out his numbers. His Serie A numbers show 76 games, 20 goals, 26 assists. So he had, 46 goal contributions in 76 games. It's not shit. And he plays for AC Milan. AC Milan was a dying team them times as well. You have to look at who they're both playing with. You have to look at coaching, all of that kind of stuff. And when you look at things like that, Neymar's situation was better. I remember reading it. He hasn't scored 20 league goals in the season in 6 years. He's played 9 years of European football. And that's it. Anyway, take care. Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, man. I'm going to be giving you lot more content, more videos. Follow me at Mr. Undervalued on Twitter. Yeah, peace out.